Welcome back to Court TV Live, turning our attention to Waukesha, Wisconsin. Now, the man accused in the deadly parade crash there set to appear in court today. In fact, he's there right now. Darrell Brooks wants to represent himself at his trial after asking both of his lawyers to be removed from his case. He's accused of killing 6 people, injuring dozens more while driving through a Christmas parade last November. Let's go into court now and watch some of these proceedings.
Sir, you should be advised, would not be appointing attorneys Perry and Keys to represent you, or to act, is a better way of saying it, as standby counsel in this case. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, and I didn't ask that. I didn't ask for them.
I'm not asking if you asked that, sir. I'm giving you advisements right now that you need to listen to. This court would also not appoint standby counsel in this case. Did you hear me say that?
That's fine.
This court is further advising you, sir, that this trial will start next Monday, October 3rd. Did you hear me say that?
I heard you say it, but I object to that. And I object on the grounds that, are you making a judicial determination of that when you haven't even decided the issue while we're here?
Sir, I'm further going to advise you that at this late stage in the proceedings, which is frankly beyond the 11th hour, which is what the case law references, we are frankly at 11:58. This court will not appoint any other attorney to act as standby counsel if this court grants your request to represent yourself. Did you hear me say that, sir?
Is that the answer to the question?
Sir, did you hear me just now?
Is that the answer to the question?
This is not a question and answer session, sir. I'm giving you certain advisements. Did you hear me advise you just now?
Did you hear the question I asked? Because it sounds like a resting
Mr. Brooks,
judgment.
we'll move on. You are advised that, Mr. Brooks, you are advised that this court will not appoint standby counsel.
Okay, you said
there are a number of reasons which I will advise you make it impractical.
You're not
this trial is scheduled. Mr. Brooks, do not interrupt.
That is a resting
Mr.
judgment
Brooks,
if you don't answer the question.
Sir, we are here, Mr. Brooks, we are here because you want to represent yourself.
Yeah, but I didn't file the motion.
That's not relevant, sir. The motion is before me, and I'm going to address it. Stop talking over me, Mr. Brooks.
Just merely asking
I need to get through the advisement.
And I would like to know the answer to the question.
You are being difficult. You are not listening. You are trying to interject irrelevant factors for this court.
It has
so stop.
It's not irrelevant.
Stop.
I have a constitutional right to be able to ask questions. Mr. Brooks, I'm going to
continue. Please stop talking.
So it is a resting judgment.
Mr. Brooks. The case law makes very clear you can't waive your right to an attorney. Let me rephrase that. The case law makes clear you cannot act as your own attorney, right? Exercise your right of self-representation while simultaneously exercising the right to counsel. Did you hear me say that?
Yes, I heard you say that, but that wasn't what I was attempting to do. That was the whole reason why I said it was filled out. This form was filled out for a specific reason, the way that it was.
Sir, I'm not going to entertain a request for whether it be called standby counsel, hybrid
That's not what I'm talking
representation.
about.
Your attorneys have told me you want to represent yourself. That is why we are having this hearing here today. The next section of this form is entitled, I understand that if I represent myself, but on my copy, the copy e-filed in this case, it says, I am informed that if I represent myself. Do you see that section, sir?
What section are you referring to?
The section that is labeled, I understand that if I represent myself, but the word understand has been changed to am informed. It's on page 2.
His papers got shuffled up, Judge.
Let me know when he has the correct page in front of him.
Okay, he's got it.
Thank you. Do you see that section, sir?
Now, what section were you referring to?
The section that says, I understand that if I represent myself, but the word understand is scratched out and it now reads, I am informed that if I represent myself. It's on page 2. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
You are advised, sir, that the judge, that's me, cannot be your attorney and cannot give you any legal advice. You are further advised that the district attorney cannot be your attorney and cannot give you legal advice. You are further advised that the judge, district attorney, and court personnel are not required to explain court procedures or the law. You are further advised that the judge cannot treat you any differently because you do not have an attorney. You are further advised that you will be required to follow all legal rules and procedures that an attorney would have to follow in court, and that it may be difficult for you to challenge evidence presented by the district attorney if your case goes to trial. You are further advised that it may be difficult for you to present evidence. You are further advised that if you want to testify, you must be sworn as a witness and answer questions from the district attorney. You are further advised that it may be difficult for you to do a good job as your own attorney. Did you hear the advisements that I just read to you, sir?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, it's been my experience practicing law that pro se defendants always seem to think they're pretty special. We're going to continue watching this hearing. No doubt we haven't heard all of it between Darrell Brooks and Her Honor.